weekend, and you'll be the very first to see a preview of the next Pokemon movie. This sneak peek has been produced for your eyes only, so now you don't have to be a psychic Pokemon in order to see what's coming up in the future. Isn't that right, Alakazam?
Kazam.
Ah! That's my cue to say, let's get on with the show!
Hey, how's everybody doing? Yeah, today I'm going to be showcasing this thing. This is a Pokemon SHODO figure. I'm going to be real. If I would have known that these things were worth what they are, I wouldn't have made this video. And if you're wondering why, it's because I paid around $35 just to get a bundle of these. And yeah, these things are actually worth 500 yen, which is $5. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with people at times. It's not like this thing is even that expensive. I don't know, this thing is just, it's okay. So just to kind of give you an idea of how big this thing is, I have a deck box right here. As you can see, the size is not even like it's not even that big. It's really small. I can't believe I spent over $35 just for this thing. And the funny part about it is that this was the cheapest offer that was available. It's not like the other ones were like, you know, $45 or anything. I mean, they were, granted, but these things individually, people were selling them for $20. You're telling me that you're making over $15 for this thing, and again, it's 500 yen. That's without taking into account like converting, you know, American dollars into yen, so it's probably cheaper. This thing is worth less than a fucking Pokemon booster pack, like a Pokemon card booster pack. Are you kidding me? And I paid $35 for this. Again, I get it. I bought it in a bundle and all, but still, this thing is not worth $35 even in a bundle. This thing is really cheap, and then they're selling it for an obscene price. Well, whatever. I'm gonna open this up. By the way, this is a candy toy, apparently. You can get this in the Bandai Namco candy store, because apparently each one of these brings some kind of gum or something inside. I don't know why. I mean, I know why, and it's because they want to sell these, right, at a cheaper price. Or not a cheaper price, but they want to sell these in the candy area, or like in the candy aisle. So if you want to sell your toy, you might as well put it in the candy aisle. You know, it's easier to sell it that way. Alright, so let's kind of open this up. I won't show opening it up because the space that I'm actually working with is relatively tiny to showcase this. I do have the other thing that it comes with, which is the little what the fuck? Okay. Okay, yep. Here is the supposed candy. What the fuck is this? It's just a piece of gum, bro. Like, come on. Alright. Here it is, the figure, at least. I guess I have to assemble it. Oh yeah, by the way, I do have the effects. It came in with the actual figures. Like, it came in with the bundle that I bought. So I'm gonna be assembling these for a second. So if you don't mind, I'm gonna have to cut the camera while I assemble them.
This is Boomerang from Cartoon Network.
Alright, I am back. I have finished making the Alakazam. By the way, I had to take off the gloves for a second because it is really hot in here when I'm recording. It is insanely hot. Okay, so this is the Alakazam. Again, it's pretty underwhelming, at least for what I paid for. It's a relatively small figure. So to kind of give you an idea of how it bends, so it has like little ball joints here in the mustache. So you can kind of like move that around a little bit right there. So you can see the head, you can turn it. Now the only problem with the head turning it is that it's it's another ball joint and you can't move it more than that because the mustache is in the way. So let's just kind of do that and see how much. Okay, that is horrific. My god. So it bends all the way, but mostly it can't because the hands are in the way and because the mustache is so big, then you know it's kind of difficult. You are gonna have to pull back these a little bit. Now the legs, again, it's like two ball joints, sort of. I mean, this is kind of a ball joint, although it's not technically. Oh yeah, and by the way, this is just little scuff marks from taking it out of the plastic. Not good. Again, he has these little pencils. What? Wait, what did I just say? He has his little spoons here. You know, like the little spoons that he can attack with. He can, you know, that's like, I guess this is how much you can spread him. He also stands up like this. However, it's not recommended because his legs are kind of like, you know, they're kind of bent also. Like his little feet are bent and you can't move him more than that. Not gonna lie, the torso kind of sucks. It just rotates. It doesn't like move to the side all that much. So it's kind of rigid. It has ball joints on the shoulders. You know, ball joints over here. Oh, oops, it kind of popped off there. And there we go. That is mostly the Alakazam. You can also kind of rotate the hand, although it's really like tight in there. And then of course we have the little accessory here, but it's just kind of like that. So I am gonna show you later a picture, or I guess alongside with this part of the video, of how that looks like. Not gonna lie, again, this is not the best, okay? This is just, yeah, the plastic sort of feels slightly higher quality than the figure arts, or like, no, the figurized figures that you actually build, which I am considering on buying some of those. They do have Pokemon ones, and they are slightly bigger and also surprisingly cheaper. I don't know why, first off, but you know, they just kind of are. So it's slightly difficult also to get this guy to stand up because, you know, he's so like bent forward that it's just slightly difficult. You know, all the weight just goes over to you know, to his forehead. My lord. Now I'm gonna be real, it kind of feels okay. Like the plastic, well, that just fell off as well. So the plastic feels nice, sort of. It slightly feels higher quality than all the other stuff, right? Like the figurized figurines, they kind of feel better. I think they will break less, you know, because I do have other figures and taking them out of the plastic is really hard sometimes, and then, you know, it's just prompt to break. But these ones are actually, I think they can resist slightly more, although the mustache, it can't be said the same thing for the mustache because it's very thin. There's a very thin piece, so I don't know, but I think this could slightly last more But again, I would not recommend anyone buying these. They are insanely overpriced for what they are. Again, these are worth like 500 yen, which is around $5. And if you take into consideration, you know, translating yen into American dollars, this is way cheaper. I'm just surprised how people can just get away with it. I don't know. It's just stupid. I do like the paint job though. The paint job is actually pretty well done. Now I'm gonna try out the candy. The funny thing is that they're sold in like the Bandai Namco candy toy store, right? Or I guess the candy storefront. And the only thing that is candy related is this gum. Why? Why did they do this? Kind of chewing on it for a bit. Get a little taste. I don't know. It doesn't feel minty. That's for sure. It doesn't feel minty. I have not had this taste either in a long time or I've never had it before. It's an odd taste. But I don't know. They just pack these in so that they can actually shelve these next to the candy in stores. So yeah, that's just kind of how it is. And then again, you can also see here the little effect is like doing a sigh wave of sorts. Fuck. Well, that wasn't that much of a good purchase, honestly. Again, I am gonna buy the figure eyes of these, or like Pokemon figure eyes. They are much more cheaper, and I think they are also slightly bigger. Like this thing is really, really tiny. So, you know, if you do live in Japan and you want to get your hands on these, go ahead. You know, they're $5 retail, which is really good price. Oops, we're seeing some paint job issues here. As you can see, they didn't paint it that much in that part. Again, these are really, really cheap in Japan. Very, very expensive on eBay, so I don't recommend buying it if you don't live in Japan, because the price is not worth it. It's just not worth it. So yeah, that is mostly it for that specifically, or I guess the Alakazam. Great. It's not. I mean, what the? This is so bad, dude. The next one that I will be opening, or I guess in a later video, it's going to be Dragapult. Hopefully that one ends up being a little better than this. I don't even know if it's going to come with a stand, because it does have like a little hole here. I don't know if you can put like a little stand there so that it actually stands up, but I assume that they sell that separately, so yeah, this is just bad. And again, the idea that also these are sold separately. Again, the bundle that I bought on eBay was like the cheapest one that I could find, because it came in with the effects and it also came with the figures. Or I guess the corresponding figures. The only one that I'm missing is Glaceon. And I am not going to buy it because, again, this is not worth it. If you want to save your money, don't buy it. It's too expensive. If you want to have it as a guilty pleasure, then whatever, go ahead, but don't buy it. Just don't. But again, if you do live in Japan, then do buy it. They are cheaper. Considerably cheaper. A hell of a lot more cheaper. Oof. I don't even know if I want to keep recording more, because again, it's really hot where I'm at right now. It's really, really hot and I just want to end the video. So, thank you guys for watching. I don't know, if I were to review this, what score would I give it? I don't know, maybe like freaking 6 out of 10, maybe. Because again, this is really a really cheap figure. It's not super big. It does have slightly like decent articulation, although because this is Alakazam, I think it's bound to be a little rigid. And again, it doesn't stand well on its own. So yeah, not a really high quality figure. It's just a pretty cheap one. Which is kind of sad considering that in the US we get like the way more cheaper figures of Pokemons, and then Japan just kind of gets this stuff, which is supposed to be higher quality than what we get in America. So that's just kind of disappointing. But yeah, I will not promise that I will be recording consistently every week, but I will try. Alright, I will try to record every single week. And I will also record another video. It's going to be a short video of me just showcasing cards. Yeah, because this is a collection channel, or a collecting channel, so, you know, I might as well just showcase cards as well. What the fuck am I doing with my life?